Thanks, Kara. Before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit about what we're going to be getting into today to be sure we're all on the same page. So hopefully all of you guys listening are on using the CLM suite and a new enough version to have the Jazz reporting service with the data collection component, LQE, and report builder. They are great technologies that let us do a ton of reporting. But there are the occasional times when they just don't get us exactly what we need. They can't get exactly the right data, or they can't visualize it in exactly the right way, or they can't publish it to exactly the right place. Whatever the case may be, there are some times that you run into limitations with those solutions. So today what I'm going to be talking about is some of the mechanisms we've used with our customers to get them exactly what they need. So when they come to us asking for a report, our first initial go-to instinct is to start asking questions. What generates the report from the data? Which data do we pull from the CLM suite to generate the data? Where do we want to publish this data? Does it go to the CLM dashboards? Do you want it in email, on SharePoint, or some other place? And in addition to that, what is the exact question you're trying to answer? So sometimes after we have a few of those discussions, we can come up with a way to make that work with the report builder and the Jazz reporting service. Other times it's queries that we can then use and publish to dashboards. Sometimes it's specific DNG views and various other technologies as well. What I'm going to focus on today is when none of those out-of-the-box solutions really fit, then what? What else is possible? So I'm going to go over a few examples that we've created with customers, specifically using Excel to create specific charts. Hopefully everyone at your company, or most everyone at your company, are really almost Excel experts at pulling data, creating charts and pivot tables and all kinds of other things. Once you've done that, it's really actually easy, even though a lot of people don't do it already, to essentially publish those charts out to a web server and allow them to be viewed by a CLM dashboard or anywhere else. Additionally, I'm going to dig into historical data and how that works with CLM as well. So one of the big or difficult things to do with Report Builder and JRS is going back in time and getting any kind of historical data on how long things take or what my throughput is and some of the various things like that. So we'll talk through some of those as well. Then towards the end, I'm going to talk about a few other smaller things that we've done and a few other reports that we've created, and also tell you guys just kind of the process you should follow when you're talking about and coming up with some of these reports as well. So I'm going to start with the Excel graphs. The way these work and the way we implemented them for our customers architecturally is we use the report builder or JRS to actually define these specific data we need, pull that into Excel using dynamic queries, generate charts from that, save those charts out to a web server, and then publish those charts on the dashboard using the external content widget. We then automate that process of pulling the dynamic query data and publishing the chart to the web server through essentially a nightly process. So every night we pull the latest data from CLM. It gets processed in Excel to generate this image of a chart. The chart gets updated on the web server. So the following